I have to flee the country because of the ham sandwich video I made a couple months ago. During the video, I told you guys how I discovered a top secret organization called the Ham and Cheese Purists of America, or HACPOA for short. If you've read the comments on any of my recent videos, then you know that HACPOA agents have been threatening to find me for revealing their existence, and well, they've found me.
Oh no.
I knew they were close a couple weeks ago when I was out for a walk in my neighborhood and I found a slice of ham on the sidewalk. Then, last week, there was a slice of ham in my mailbox.
No.
And today, I woke up with a slice of ham on my forehead.
Oh, God.
I can't risk staying around anymore waiting to find out what will happen next, so I made one final grilled cheese sandwich, packed my bags, and bought a one-way ticket out of the country. Luckily, my loyalty to grilled cheese sandwiches over the past few years has granted me access to secret grilled cheese safe houses all around the world, so I'll still be able to make new videos for you guys while I'm hiding from HACPOA. For my final sandwich in the US and one last act of defiance against HACPOA, I made a homemade basil pesto, Dijon mustard, anchovy, Calabrian chili, and ham grilled cheese sandwich. I have to flee. Did I mess up, or was this guy just being rude? When I lived in New York, I met some really weird people, but this might have been the weirdest encounter I've ever had. I was grocery shopping, and this man was walking on his hands while doing his grocery shopping. His entire shopping cart was filled with Spam, and I was curious what was going on, so I asked him why he was walking on his hands. He told me he'd been practicing handstand walking for the last 40 years, which makes sense, except for the fact that the man looked 30, so I asked how old he was, and he said he's actually 70 years old. But he eats 2-ingredient Spam sandwiches for all of his meals, which keeps him looking young. So I grabbed some Spam and bread for myself, ran home, and made one. I ate these for a week straight and started to feel like absolute garbage. But luckily, when I was grocery shopping again, I did run into the handstand man. I told him that I didn't think the sandwiches were working for me, and I was so sick of eating bread and Spam. That's when things got heated because he called me a fool for thinking those were the 2 ingredients. Because apparently, the 2 ingredients he uses are Spam and cheese. It was at this moment that I realized this man was secretly part of the Ham and Cheese Purists of America, or HACPOA for short. Did I mess up? HACPOA found me in Vietnam. They tied me to a chair and slapped me with ham until I agreed to make another ham and cheese grilled cheese sandwich using only ham and cheese. In case you've never heard of the Ham and Cheese Purists of America, or HACPOA for short, they're a secret society that I accidentally made, unsecret earlier this year. Their whole mission is to make ham and cheese sandwiches that are literally just ham and cheese, no bread. After I revealed their existence, I had to flee the country to a grilled cheese safe house in Vietnam. Unfortunately, it appears the HACPOA branch was able to find me since I wasn't so secretive with my location. But while I was making this ham and cheese sandwich, the HACPOA agent who was supervising me got an urgent call from the HACPOA Nigeria branch, which gave me the perfect opening to sneak in some sleeping powder. And luckily, I managed to get away with it with nobody noticing. So, after I finished the sandwich, all the HACPOA agents chowed down on it, and within 10 minutes, they were all fast asleep on the floor. This gave me a very small window of time to escape the grilled cheese safe house and flee through the Vietnamese jungle on foot. So yes, this means I've officially left Vietnam. Was I wrong, or was this guy just being a jerk? When I was selling sandwiches out of my dorm room in college, I would occasionally get special requests for off-menu sandwiches. This one guy had asked if I could make him a ham and cheese panini, and I had everything I needed, so I said sure. I used 2 slices of bread, some ham, and cheese. Pretty straightforward, right? Well, the guy came back 5 minutes later and told me that I had made the sandwich completely wrong and he wanted his money back. Apparently what he wanted me to make was a sandwich using just ham and cheese. Like literally use ham as the bread and melt some cheese in the middle. So I made him the sandwich exactly how he wanted and I gave it to him. But before he left with the new sandwich, he pulled a badge out of his wallet and explained that he belonged to an exclusive group called the Ham and Cheese Purists of America, or HACPOA for short. He said that HACPOA is a secret society with some of the world's most powerful people in it, and that if I ever told anyone about what had happened that day, or that I even knew about the existence of HACPOA, they would find me and do unspeakable things. So please do me a favor and don't tell anybody about this.